Good afternoon, I'm Sergeant Nylin, and I will be instructing your next period of instruction. To start out with, your next period of instruction is called measuring two known points, measuring distance on a map between two known points. To start out, it's going to be in, you'll see it in FM 3-25.26. Scale and distance. If you have any questions about it, you can always refer to that FM. If you have any questions at the during this class, though, please hold them till the end, and I'll be happy to answer. So risk assessment. My risk assessment will cover if we have a fire. It's at a low rating. But if we do, we will exit that door. We'll take a right as per barracks SOP. If we cannot go out that door on the right, we will go to the nearest exit that we can get to, or window, depending on the situation, and we will exit that way. If we get separated during this time, our rendezvous point will be the parking lot right outside the barracks, as per barracks SOP, for accountability during emergency situation, and we will take accountability there and move on. So my next period is PPE. PPE starts with gloves, Camelback, eye pro, ear pro, ACH, Mach 4, IOTV, and TAPS / flick. Your gear that you'll have for this class is your map, protractor, map protector, and note-taking material, in which you'll have a map pen or a pencil and some pens. For this period of instruction, though, I will be going off of this map to give you a more crisp and clear understanding of what I'm doing here. Okay, to start out is we're going to go with condition. You are a member of a squad in a field environment, and you have been directed to determine the distance between two known points. All right, it's simple enough. So to start that out, I'll take you over here and we'll go over our scale. So to know how to determine the distance between two known points, you need to know first what scale your map is. So I'll direct you down to here. Your scale is 1 in 50 thousandths. I will come back to this in a second. It's also right up here, and that's it. There's another way to determine is on your protractor. If you're never given a full-size map, you just take it out and you put it the right way. You measure to the nearest one. I already know that it's 1 in 50 thousandths, so that's why I went this way. And you make sure, didn't have the right way. And you make sure that your 0 and your 10 match up with these lines. And that's how you know you have a proper scaled map. Okay, moving on. I will take you down to here to this graph. So, and this is how I'm going to start making my measure of distance. Just keep it on here. Okay, so as you can notice, it's going to be in kilometers, but right back here you have meters. This is the extended scale right here in meters. This is your whole graphic scale. It's in statute miles and nautical miles as well. We won't be using that though. We'll just be using kilometers and meters. So prior to this class, I filled this out to save on time, but I'll explain and walk you through how I did it. So I started out, these big ticks are kilometers. We all know that 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. And then I went between the two, and for 1,000 meters, every 100 meters, I would put a small tick. So we know when I'm measuring straight line distance and road distance that what our small details are. So it's not just all in kilometers and we're not guessing. So without further ado, I will take out my pen and I will start on this. First, I measure out mine. So my start point is gonna be here at the barracks. That grid location is 3620-7836. Remember, we already were told what these locations were, so we don't have to grid them out. The next one is the NCO Academy, which that one is 3993-7742. Then I will line up my map, my protractor, and I will draw a line, a straight line, between the two known points. Now, when you're doing this, make sure that your silhouette of your dot is small enough to know to not make too big of a silhouette, and then small enough, and big enough that it won't blend in with this line, so you know exactly where it's at. Okay. So I will go through. Here it is I've got a measurement of 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3,850 meters. All right, too easy. Now we're going from road distance. So we'll go down all the way down here to Oneida from 4th Armored Division Drive, because we're right at the intersection. That is 123.2. All right, and I'll write that down, 3.2. And then I bring it over to here, and we're going over to this road right here, where the tower is, and we're at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 4. Okay, so 2.4. And then we are going from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5. And we just add it up. So that is 1, 6.1. 6.1. So that equals 6,100 meters on the road. All right. So for this period of instruction, I'm gonna have you guys go over it yourselves, and I'll give you 10 minutes. And if you have any questions, come up to me and ask. Time starts now. All right. Time for training has ended. I'll now eval you guys for the next 5 minutes, and then after that we'll assess if you guys passed or needed corrective training. All right, time starts now. Okay. Time ended. Okay, you all passed. SGL, the class passed. After this, I'm going to open the floor for questions, if you have any questions. All right. Questions done. Now it's time to collect your gear. So the maps, the protectors, and the protractors. Markers if you took them. All right. So 3 W's. So what was supposed to happen is I was supposed to train you on this. I trained you to the best of my ability, and that is what happened. And the last one is that, again, I trained you to the best of my ability. And so after that, we go to the AARs. So give me what you liked about the class and what you think could improve for next time. Okay, AAR complete. That concludes my class. I'm again Sergeant Nylin. My risk assessment is fair. We did not have an incident of anything that happened. I apologize. I meant to say my risk assessment was good. It was in the low. No incident happened during this time, and you are now good to go.